In the summer of 2018, I had a major unexpected loss of income, and I found myself needing to downsize my home pretty quickly. And I had no idea who to turn to or any knowledge or experience in selling my own house and buying a house by myself. I'd always had someone to help me and assist me with that in the past. So I asked around, and several friends recommended Scarlet as just a really good person that they knew would be helpful. So I called her and I told her my situation, and she understood. She dealt with that situation before. Immediately she came out and did a walkthrough of my home and told me some things that I could do to help market it. And most importantly, she gave me a very realistic idea of what the house would sell for and the time frame that it would sell in. While it wasn't what I wanted to hear, it was very accurate, and she assured me throughout the process to just hang in there and it would work out and it would be okay, and it was. Throughout the process, I had a lot of questions, a lot of fears. There were plenty of opportunities and times that I saw houses that were way out of my price range that I'd like to buy, and Scarlet was always very mindful of my price range and my budget and keeping me on that budget, within that budget, so that I would be able to fulfill my need to live within my means and find my children and myself a good place to live, just smaller and less expensive. It did take a while to sell the house, which she had told me it would, and in the end we found a really great house that we both fell in love with. I remember when Scarlet brought me on my walkthrough of the house that I bought, and we walked through it together, and at the end of it we just looked at each other and we both said, "This is it." And we both knew it was just the perfect house, and I was very happy that she had walked me through all of the steps. And there were times that she could have probably pushed me into something that wouldn't have been as good of a fit for me financially, and she didn't. She always kind of reeled me back in. She was very knowledgeable of the market. She had a lot of contacts and a lot of resources for my financing and my loan and all of those things. I needed some things immediately done to the house. She had a lot of contacts for that, and was just very knowledgeable of the area and very, very knowledgeable of the market. I continue to contact Scarlet anytime anything comes up. She contacted me a year after I'd been in my home and said, "Hey, my warranty is about to expire. We need to look through everything and make sure you're all squared away with that before it expires, and make sure you renew it if you want to," and some other little things. I've had questions about property taxes and things of that nature, but I wasn't sure what to do with it. She's always been very helpful and very compassionate and answering my questions that are probably things I should already know by myself. But yeah, I would recommend her for anybody. She was really great for me.